versus Bankstown. Congratulations to both Sutherland and Bankstown for making the semifinal. Introducing Sutherland. Number 10, Jackson Vogel. The Sharks are coached by Simon Gleason, the coach of the year this year in the competition. The manager is James Vogel. For Bankstown, number 4, Steve Beatty. Number 5, Dan Antonio. Number 6, a newcomer to the competition, Greg Barnes. Number 7, Paul LeBeau, the defensive player of the year. Number 8, Matthew Vieira. Number 10, Matthew Caddy. Number 11, Fletcher Mullen. Number 12, Andre Boykin. Number 13, Will Lopez. Number 14, Nathan Gavin. Number 15, another youngster, Stephen Whitehead. Number 22, Brett Foster, a member of the All-Star 5. And number 55, Luke Davies, another member of the All-Star 5. They're coached by Wayne Caddy. The assistant coach is Greg Caddy. The other assistant coach is Neil Caddy, and their manager is Harley Richardson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event, the showcase game of today. The mighty Bankstown Bruins versus Sutherland Sharks. This is the Division 1 men. Winner goes through to the grand final tomorrow. I'm your co-commentator, Sam Gruggan. With us we have
Jim Raditis.
Welcome.
Looking forward to this game. The winner goes on to play St George, who were convincing winners over Tamworth earlier on this afternoon.
Yeah, St George did an unbelievable display. Coleman had around about 33 points, I believe.
Points, 26 in the third quarter.
Yeah, which was pretty good. Defensively, could have made some adjustments, but no, they did really well. St George, deserving of a grand final spot, and the winner of this game goes through. If you have any tweets or questions, if you have any comments, please tweet at Basketball NSW. Jim, do you have a Twitter account at all?
No.
No, he doesn't. All
I
right.
think I do, but I don't use it.
I'm going to self-promote right here, and you can tweet at Gruggan Sam, Gruggen Sam. Give us a follow or a like or whatever that is on Twitter. Jim, we might create an account for you, so we'll have that up and running at half-time to see what fans we have.
Yeah. Probably pointless.
Oh, you'll get your wife and kids, I'm sure.
Oh, she's on the front bench, on the front desk.
Or maybe not then.
Yeah. So it'll be an interesting game. A lot of experience in the Bankstown team, especially finals experience. They won the whole shop last year. 1-point winners over Tamworth in the final. And very much a similar team. They've had the addition of a couple of experienced players in Andre Boykin and Greg Barnes added to the team, plus a couple of others from the champ team.
That is true. That they do have a very experienced team, but Sutherland can definitely match the level of talent here. As the previous games they've played, Bankstown won by 30, I think, one game, and then Sutherland beat them at home in the other game. So,
for those stat lovers, the 4 teams we've had here this afternoon in the Division 1 men competition have been the most consistent teams over the last 3 years when you look at the wins and the loss column. So the 4 of the top 6 teams. The other 2 have been Canberra and Hills, and neither of which have made it through to this weekend.
There we go. If there's any shout-outs, send us a message, tweet, Facebook message, call, whatever you want. I've got a couple of shout-outs already to Corey Aylett and Dean Aylett. They're here supporting Matthew Vieira of the Bankstown Bruins. Matt will get plenty of court time, so we'll see how he goes. I think he's been averaging about 30 points a game, so we'll see how he goes there.
Well, I think you might be making that up.
Definitely making that up.
Just to set the record straight, it's 2.71.
Oh, he's a fellow roommate now, so I have to give him some praise.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him.
So for Bankstown, we have Paul Labua starting at the point guard, Luke Davies, Will Lopez, Fletcher Mullen and Brett Foster. For Sutherland, we have...
Sutherland, we've got Michael Papandreas. We've got Reece Craigie in 11. We've got 38, Jackson Parr as well. And Jason Freshwater. And Jackson Douglas.
There we go. We're underway. Sutherland start with the opening possession.
Bankstown coming away with it after the missed shot. Have a great start for Paul Labua with a 3.
Bankstown starting quite confident today, which is good. Most teams at finals weekends usually start a little bit slower because a bit nerves.
Yep, certainly that's Sutherland at this
Yeah,
stage.
definitely. Bankstown got a lot of experience. Paul Labua has played a lot of games for ABA for Bankstown.
Nice kick out there.
Fletcher Mullen misses an open jumper. Nice little down screen there by Sutho.
And the foul. Nice drive through. So Reece Craigie looking to open his account for today. He's been averaging 26 points a game for the Sharks this season.
Nice offensive rebound there by Sutherland. Kick out for a 3. Nice shot there by Michael.
And Bankstown have been punished for not boxing out off the free throw.
There's a bit of flex action, back screen, into a cross screen, then down screen. Unfortunately, they turn it over. Sutherland get out and running. Easy 2 points there.
I think that's going to be their game, getting out into transition, trying to run the older legs of Bankstown off the court.
Yeah, definitely over the course of the game that will happen. Bankstown just need to keep the tempo at a pace in which they can control it. Will Lopez misses open 3. Sutherland are definitely getting out and running.
They've really got to get those boards.
Brett Foster's such a big presence in the paint. It's key for him to stay in the game, not get too tired. Interested to see how he utilises the subs, timeouts.
Nice little box out there. Means that Sutherland are out and running.
And this is Sutherland's game plan, as we can all see, getting out and running. Bankstown just need to make sure their shot selection's on point. They're not taking any ill-advised shots. And then they've got their D-trans, making sure people get back on defence. Luke Davies with the step-back 3.
Out they go again.
Thoughts on that shot, Jim?
I probably would have gone to Reece Craigie a little bit shorter pass. And then that would have brought Michael Papandreas into the game a little bit later.
He likes saying that name. Look at him go.
Well, I can say it.
Nice job there by Fletcher Mullen with the 3-pointer.
I shouldn't struggle with Greek names.
Well, I definitely do, so I'll need your help there.
Kick out, mid-range shot there.
Nice shot there by Jason Parr. If he hits those shots, he's going to be very difficult to guard, as Brett Foster probably won't come out too far outside the key.
No, they go Alphen running again.
Good D there by Fletcher. Interesting fact, I actually cut Fletcher at the under 14 or under 16 representative level. I then brought him back during state champs, and he top scored for me every single game with like 25 points.
Just to prove what a good decision maker you are, right?
Oh, he hasn't let me forget it, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But I feel like it kind of catapulted his career.
They gave him the impetus it needed.
Exactly. And now he's here playing the semi-finals in this beautiful stadium at Hills Hornets, the Hive they call it.
Yep, we call it the Hive. We're very proud of it. The extensions have been fantastic.
I don't know why we're not on court 1.
Well, I'm sure Bankstown would have liked to be on court 1, because the last time they actually played on this very court was their only loss last season.
And who was that to?
That was to Hills.
And who was the coach?
Oh, we won't talk about that, but the boys did win.
You were
by
the coach,
20.
right? There you go. Did you see he just carefully set that one up?
Well, you did ask me to put some trivia on the board.
That was the last game. So they've come out here with a pretty good start.
Yep,
contesting
good start.
shots, getting out there and running.
I think it'll be a good game, because Bankstown won't go away.
Sutherland made a couple of subs already.
See what Sutherland put together for their baseline play. Screener.
Nice
drive
drive
through to
there.
the head.
And that was a good take there by Reese. Unlucky, couldn't get the roll. Once again, viewers, if you have any questions or tweets, at Basketball NSW, if you want any shout outs, just send either Jim or myself a message, and we'll give you a shout out all over Facebook Live and all our platforms.
Craigie nails a 3 in transition.
So our fellow work colleague, or my fellow work colleague, used to be great at 3s in transition, would never make it, and that's Curtis Sardi. So give him a shout out to Curtis Sardi. Oh, nice shot there by Luke Davies. If he gets going, he can put points on the board. What's he been averaging this year?
Average this year is 25 points.
There you go.
So it'll be a good shootout between him and Craigie.
Definitely. But Paul Abel being Defensive Player of the Year will definitely do a great job on Craigie to slow him down. Definitely.
The challenge with Craigie is a good quarter of his points from outside the arc and a quarter of his points from inside.
Tough to guard.
He gets quite a few free throws too. They'll be very hard to guard. Might be rushing a little bit now. And Bankstown slowing the pace down just a little. Oh, foul called. And Jackson Goggle.
Bankstown made some subs. In comes Ben Antonio for Will Lopez. Ben Antonio, an extremely good touch football player. Nice pass.
And a pretty heavy foul. Make him earn it. See a few St George players in the crowd, probably here supporting their, apart from watching the game for who they're playing next week, they're probably supporting their former teammate Luke Davies, who's at the line at the moment.
That is true. I think Luke used to play there as a junior as well.
Yeah.
St George.
He was in their Div 1 team a couple of seasons ago.
Yep.
Cut.
So who you've tipped to win today? Jim?
Sutherland.
Tipped Sutherland to win. Jim is 100% behind Sutherland today. And I've tipped Bankstown to win.
Which is no surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously neutral and I go for everyone. Basketball's the game I follow. But Bankstown definitely is a great team, and I played all my juniors at Bankstown. So in this situation, I will go for Bankstown. Nice rebound there.
Working hard, trying to keep the ball.
Working extremely hard there, Tom. Unfortunately, wasn't rewarded for his efforts.
Referee's having a discussion mid-court. Trying to sort something out for the bench. Andre Boykin getting inside and getting a foul.
It's a low-scoring contest so far this quarter.
Yeah, both teams feeling their way, trying to establish a little bit of supremacy. Bankstown have successfully slowed down the transition out of Sutherland.
Definitely. Just comes down to better shots.
Foster checking back in. He's had his 30-second break.
Good job, nice post up there.
He went to work and got rewarded.
So viewers, if you want to share this link on your Facebook, we want to try to get the most watching, or most
people
viewed.
watching, most viewers.
We actually had the first game, my fellow commentator, myself and Sean Roger. So hopefully Jim Roditas and myself can get this game as the most viewed today. So make sure you share the telecast. You can put it on mute because I don't want to hear me speak either. So, but Jim's doing an excellent job.
Yeah. Boykin finishing both of his free throws. Brings the contest within 2.
Nice turnout there. Misses this time, Jackson.
Now Bankstown in transition. Step back 3 from Davies.
It's become a shootout right now. Team that kind of just slows it down and runs some offense, gets good shots, will probably end up winning this game. Labua settles it down, runs horns action.
I think we'll probably be going to the line for shots. Bankstown are now in the bonus.
Nice ball movement here by Sutherland. Davies looking to push it. Passes off to Antonio. Benny hits the 3.
Timeout by Sutherland.
This could be a back and forth game.
Yeah. I think Sutherland have been rushing their last couple of possessions. Maybe settling for the outside shot a little bit too early.
Yeah, definitely agree on that one. Oh, Mr. Craig Landon has just walked behind me. We want to welcome him into the gym. Locks, an infamous coach from Bankstown and Comets, and I'm not sure where else.
Can't help you there. Haven't got it on my little sheet of paper. Fair crowd inside here too, watching the Division 1 men.
Well, this is the main event.
Yep. Sutherland with the ball now. Bankstown have arrested the bleeding and have now hit the lead as well. And we'll go to the line again. Sutherland continue to foul. Bankstown look to get that high-low action going out of the horn set that they run.
I want to also give a shout out to Ishan. He's a big supporter of Matt Vieira.
Looks like we've got a lot of Bankstown fans out there.
I'm getting a lot of messages for shout outs, so like I said, more than happy to give any shout outs. If anyone's got some to send to Jim, send them on through.
Not that you'll be able to find me. Foster, huge presence up there.
That was a nice job there by Sutherland. Ben White, 27, did a great job there trying to, first of all, slow the transition and get a jump ball, and he's rewarded with possession for his team. Also want to give a shout out to Tyson. Nice take there by Sutherland. Freshwater, easy 2 points.
He's one of their leading scorers this season as well, Jason.
The well's gone a bit dry for Sutherland right now.
Yeah.
Bruins have gone a bit of a run.
I think just the Foster intimidation factor inside, rather than take him on, they pull up, shoot that more contested mid-range shot.
You're definitely right.
He's a shot changer.
He definitely is. Played against him Monday nights, Aces versus Rages, and he blocked my shot quite a few times.
He'd probably say that's not too hard, but
so would most people.
they're finding it very difficult.
One shot here by Bankstown, 7 seconds left in the quarter. They do have a foul to give. Sutherland missed a shot on the buzzer.
Yeah, I don't know that they'd be happy with the end of that quarter. They started off like a house on fire, but Bankstown have just clawed it back.
They've got to go
experience.
back to what was working for them, right?
Yeah.
Getting out in transition, getting layups, getting stops on defence. That's what got them the lead, and Bankstown just kind of came back out after that timeout, slowed the tempo down, made a few subs, and they've gotten themselves back in this game and up by 7 at the quarter.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to my good friend Corey Aylett. Wish you all the best. They're at home in Liverpool watching.
It's an innovation for Hills, as far as Hills is concerned anyway. We've got a temporary licence which enables us to have alcohol, and you can go and spend some time up in the bar watching the 2 games.
Are we able to get alcohol down here to the table?
No.
No? Okay.
We've got a caged off area over there where I can see a lot of the D1M men from Hills here watching the action, getting ready for the champ game at 7 p.m. where Hills is playing Norths. For those that can't get down here for 7 p.m, that is going to be a fantastic game.
But right now we are at the main event of today.
Yep.
Bankstown Bruins versus Sutherland Sharks. Start of the second quarter. Bankstown are up 22-15.
Boykin taking it to the hoop.
Unlucky, good rebound there. By Daniel Behrens. He was an ex-NITP athlete for Basketball New South Wales. Good to see him hit the court. Good rebound there by Daniel, good finish. He's definitely someone who can contest on the boards with Brett.
Yep.
So great hustle there by Daniel.
Couple of stops, so I have to convert these. Checks his feet.
Ben Antonio hits another 3. That's 2 for Ben. What are your thoughts on that call, Jim?
He gets rewarded for driving.
Great answer.
Prior to that, I thought they were. There wasn't much movement in that Sutherland offense.
So Greg Buster Barnes has now hit the court. Very good shooter for Bankstown. Coached the ABA men there for quite a few years. Played ABA for a number of years.
Number of years. Six-point game again.
Sutherland put on a bit of a press. 2-2-1. Bankstown break it, but they've only got 15 seconds left on the clock. Sutherland did a good job slowing their game down there. Nice shot by Ben Antonio. He's feeling it right now with 8 points.
And Bankstown are getting out and running in transition now.
I never thought that would happen. Buster Barnes for the 3. He's feeling it too. They do have a few good shooters on the court right now for Bankstown.
And Sutherland are going to have to keep their wits about them. Make sure they get there with a hand up.
Oh, gamble there by Brett.
He's not happy with himself either.
No.
Nice finish.
Nice finish there. Jackson taking it hard to the rim, getting rewarded. Good job. Sutherland in a 2-3 zone, just trying to slow down Bankstown's tempo, and they've done it. Get another layup.
And now back to a 5-point game.
Someone behind us just yelled something out.
Yeah.
Got a few subs coming in for both teams. Ben White coming in for Sutherland.
And Reece Craigie going off. They've contained him quite well. I believe he's only got the 6 points so far.
And you got Whitehead and Fletcher Mullen coming back in for Bankstown. And LeBour and Foster coming off. Antonio feeling quite hot right now. Not just a good Oztag player, but he can put points on the board for Bankstown. Benny Antonio lighting it up.
Brings a bit of speed and youth to the team.
Oh, nice job. Good drive there.
Nice long range shot.
Ooh. Good hustle there by Fletcher, unlucky.
Timeout for Bankstown.
So, if you are the Sutherland coach right here, what are you saying to your boys?
I'm saying let's go back to what was working for us early in the game. Maybe fix up a bit of shot selection. But again, the last 3 possessions, they've gone down the floor finishing their fast breaks, their layups. If they can get out and run, I think it'll be a tougher afternoon for Bankstown.
Definitely, definitely.
But you can see with all the experience that Bankstown have got on the floor, Barnes that just came on, just directing the traffic, getting the people to be in the right spots. And you can't buy that. It'll be very interesting, the enthusiasm of the more youthful Sharks against the experience of the Bankstown Bruins and the experience at the finals weekend. Has Barnes missed a finals weekend for the last 5 years?
He hasn't.
So,
it's a good rivalry here, Sutherland versus Bankstown.
Yep. Neighbours, sort of.
No, definitely our neighbours. Sutherland Shire, Bankstown.
Hustled out of it by Whitehead then. Nice pass.
Nice pass there to Fletcher Mullen. Good job, Buster Barnes.
Pull up. Good defense there by Sutherland. And a great way to answer it.
Very lucky. 1 second left and they got that away. Very, very lucky there by Bankstown. Sutherland, nice offense. Unlucky on the shot. Sutherland might need to burr one pretty soon.
Yeah, he's kept him up his sleeve. 4 minutes left in this half.
Nice D, good kick out shot. Haven't had a break for a while. And there we go. There's our first one.
Yep. The third foul in the quarter with 6 minutes gone in it.
They've definitely done a great job so far, the officials.
Game's flowing.
Shout out to them. You said you knew all the officials, right?
No, I know Nick Varley.
That's trivia. For anyone who knows the officials, send a tweet at Basketball NSW. We want to give him a shout out.
I can't remember the other gentleman's name, but he refereed us up in Port Macquarie, so he's made the long haul back, long haul down from Port Macquarie.
Got on him. Well done to the officials. Will Lopez has come back on for Bankstown. Will Lopez is the coaching director currently at Bankstown, doing an awesome job there with the youth and the up-and-coming rep players. Just thank goodness they're not here watching him play. Just kidding, Will.
Bankstown moving the ball around well.
Nice pass. Good finish there by Whitehead. And great pass by Will. Nice action there by Sutherland, coming off turnouts. Good shot.
And I think for Sutherland to get back in the game.
But they're getting good shots. They're just unfortunately not hitting them on a consistent basis. That's a great screen there by Whitehead.
And great vision to see the player open down the other end of the floor. Changes coming again, Bankstown, as they rotate. Some nice defence there by Sutherland, staying in front and getting a charge call.
We are up to 30 viewers. We're
30.
Slightly behind the game on Court 1 at 93 viewers. So if we can share this link around and try to get 63 more viewers, that'd be awesome. Unlucky there by Sutherland. They are getting open shots, they're just not hitting them. Sutherland again in their press. Bankstown do a good job breaking it, but again they only have 15 seconds left to run some offense straight to horns. Oh, nice fake there by Whitehead. Good job Sutherland blocking out, pushing in transition, trying to get some easy baskets. There we go.
Again, they can't get that ball to fall.
Sutherland off and running.
And one.
They needed that play. Minute 20 to go.
Well, again, they've looked very impressive when they've got out and run out of a missed shot.
Shot selection's gone away. Their transitions games come out. D-Trans has gone hiding behind the jukebox. River Franklin.
Yeah, good one. So we're back to an 8-point game.
Sutherland back in their press.
Trying to mix it up a little bit. Good pressure, but no offside.
Nice move there by Fletcher. Pull-up jumper. Southern look to come off turnouts again. Bankstown have a chance here for a 2-for-1. No, Paul's going to settle it down. Oh, bit of angst in this game. There's some feeling here between these two teams.
Yep. I wonder what's gone on in the previous games. Maybe a bit of frustration from Sutherland.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But need to stay cool. There's a second half to go still. Only a 10-point game. Bankstown here have the last shot. Let's see what they do. Labua takes it hard to the rack. Nearly gets an M1. The mighty Bruins. Definitely not. I've already made it clear.
Bankstown converting from the stripe.
Sutho do have 5 seconds though. Do they have a timeout? You never know, they could drop a play. I know they don't get an advance, but they could drop a play.
Well, they've still got 2 in the bank.
Lads puts one in. Oh, nice screen there. Oof, really got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the half. We have Bankstown 47, Sutherland 35.
12-point lead to the Bruins as they go into halftime.
We'll see you shortly. Not sure. That could go against Bankstown. He's obviously the one right now doing a pretty good job on Reese. So if he gets into foul trouble, then there might not be anyone to mark Reese. So he might get hot this half.
Well, let's see. But there wasn't a great deal of fouls called through the last quarter. So we'll see how we go.
And we have Ash Henderson, the ABA Waratah men's head coach of the Bruins, come out to watch and support them. So g'day to Ash.
And he's ignoring you. Doesn't matter.
He's not listening to the broadcast, so I should have gave him a shout out.
Okay, we're ready to go. Possession arrows with the Sharks. And they'll need to eat into this 12-point lead.
Get our viewership back up. We're at 21 watching. Make sure we share it, send messages. Yeah. This is the showcase game of the day.
Yeah, and we want our ratings up. Early on, the Bull taking it to the hoop, but a foul. I think that was the way Sutherland thought they might start the quarter.
No, definitely not. That's a coach killer right there. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have drawn that play up. Just poor execution, unfortunately, for Sutherland. Missed both free throws, Paul Boer. Sutherland get out.
So Bankstown did a good job of recovering.
Jackson just misses that layup.
He needed to get that.
Yeah, he's actually been playing quite well, Jackson. Not a bad idea to bring Brett Foster out and take him off the dribble, get to the rim.
He didn't look confident in shooting that, but he's drained it.
He definitely didn't, but like we said first quarter, if he can start knocking down those shots, then Bankstown are in trouble. Bankstown crowd bench stands up. Steve Beatty at the end of the bench standing up and being quite vocal.
Yeah, they thought they might have got a foul out of that.
Sutherland will make a bit of a run here.
Jason Freshwater with another three. Taking him into double figures for the game. He's now on 12. Nice close out by Freshwater. Forced the turnover with Lopez travelling.
It's going to be a bit of a dangerous run here for Sutherland. Unlucky, missed the shot.
Brought it back to within 6. Now Bankstown out in transition.
Paul just needs to steady the sheep here, get him into something offensively, get a good shot up.
They're out and running again.
Bankstown are very lucky right now. Sutherland just missing some easy shots. Nice ball movement inside and out.
They've got the game to within 6. They need a score off this possession. That should put the pressure back on. He's going again. And we've got an offensive foul here. Luke Davies might be a little bit worse for wear after that. What hurts more is you've given away the foul.
Bankstown just gone into a bit of a dry patch at the moment. They've stopped moving the ball. They've stopped getting to where, I guess, getting them to where they are right now and moving the ball, getting open shots, getting teammates involved, because this isn't a complex game. The more you move the ball, the more you make defense rotate and run out at you, then the better the shots you'll get.
Well, they definitely want it to be a half-court game. They don't want to be chasing Sutherland down the floor, so they've got to make sure they're getting the right shots off. Bit of pressure up the court by Bankstown, trying to slow down that transition. They're lucky to get away with that. And he's walked his way through there. And that's a second quick foul on Luke Davies. Now we're in a 4-point territory.
Back to 1. Bankstown do have a timeout, but they're choosing not to use it. Probably a smart idea. They've just used one. They don't want to use another one. I didn't realise they've just used one.
Yep.
Poor commentating on my behalf.
Shots aren't falling now for Bankstown.
No, they're not. Need to make some subs, I think.
Well, Freshwater's come out in the third quarter, and he's already put 8 on.
Fletcher for the 3.
And they're out and running again. Michael Papandreas.
Tempo definitely has changed here. And on comes the super sub for Bankstown Bruins. Number 8, Matthew Kevin Vieira. He's the player who's been averaging 30 points per game, but you corrected me in saying he's been averaging 2 points a game.
But he's come out with 12 so far today. Actually, no, hasn't scored yet.
This will just steady the ship.
Luke Davies is lining up for the shot, but I think they've given him the ball from the side. So he's going to be a bit disappointed now.
Yeah. Jackson's just come on now for Sutherland.
Couple of quick fouls called against Sutherland. We go into the line after this one with 5 minutes.
This could be the thing that keeps Bankstown in the game this quarter, the foul count. Getting to the free throw line.
Hey, Reece Craigie was looking for the unsportsmanlike foul there.
Yeah, he did come in quite aggressive. Watching too many rugby league games, maybe the Roosters.
Yep.
Nice job there defensively by Bankstown.
Oh, bit of aggression there. Nice finish. Sutherland really stepped up this defence.
Haven't they? Intensity's gone up for Sutherland. They're playing really, really well as a team right now. Both ends of the floor.
Breaking every shot contested.
Good rebound there by number 8, Georgie Rowe. Luke Davies hits a three-pointer to settle the ship for Bankstown. And we have a timeout for Sutherland, I believe.
The light's not on, so bench hasn't got the light on, so I don't know who's called that one.
I actually have a feeling Bankstown's called it.
That's gone up for Sutherland.
My apologies.
Well, that was Bankstown's first basket this quarter.
Wow.
So they went 5 minutes, 43, without scoring.
Sutherland definitely came out the better team this third quarter. Most games, if they're tight, usually the team who comes out the first 5 minutes hard in the third quarter has a good chance of kind of going away and getting the victory. Just because they've kind of come out and the other teams have to match their intensity and they've gotten a lead and in control of the tempo of the game.
Yep. So we're at an important stage of this game.
That's another coach killer. That's 2 possessions now this quarter where start of the third or start of the second half and then that play just then, that's potentially 4 points that they've just missed.
And we're into bonus now, so go onto the line.
game's getting tense.
Yep.
It's heating up. It's that famous line from Billy Madison.
Okay.
It's too hot in here for a penguin. This game is getting intense, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned. We'll have a very exciting end to this third quarter and fourth quarter still to come. I think at the start of the game when you talked about the youth of Sutherland,
Yep.
it's definitely coming into play right now.
Nice play. Nice finish. Sutherland stepping up the defence up the court.
And they're gone pretty much 5 guards, Sutherland. No bigs on the floor.
Well, Foster's not on
Been
the floor
doing this for
either,
a couple of
so-
minutes, yeah. And it's really paying dividends.
And an offensive foul up on Boykin. Step back.
Nice kick out. Vieira for the 3, misses. Nice rebound by Davies.
And that'll be shooting 2. Matthew Caddy checking in.
Digging down off shooters and they get a wide open 3.
Yep. And an intercept there. And the reverse. Sutherland upping the pressure.
2 shots.
2 more shots. I guess that's that fine line between upping the pressure when you're in foul trouble and giving them shots.
Yeah, definitely, but I think obviously it's paid.
It's paid dividends.
Paid off this quarter for them. I mean, they were down and they weren't really controlling the tempo, and they've come out and upped the ante on defence, and it's really worked in their
Made a huge
favour.
difference.
But you are right, it's a close line, and this time it's worked for Sutherland.
Yeah, but they don't want Davies getting his form back from the charity stripe. Could be costly.
Definitely, free throws are cheap points. Confidence boosters.
Again, rewarded for driving.
That guy has got an awesome beard.
Yeah.
Tom Helmsley.
Hemsley.
Hemsley. Apologies for that. I'm just mesmerised by that beard.
Back when I was young, there was a Balmain Rugby League player, Hemsley, who had a beard just the same, maybe even better.
Really?
So
maybe that's his idol.
Might be.
There you go. We all have idols. Who's your idol, Jim?
Well, that's a difficult question.
Bankstown just throwing it away currently. And an unsportsmanlike call. I'm not quite sure if he tricked him on purpose there.
I think I wouldn't have said it was on purpose. You don't often see that on a basketball court, and a purposeful trip like that. So
accidentally on purpose?
I'm prepared to go it was a total accident. But in the rules of the game, it was a fast break transition.
That is true. I just feel like Bankstown have not had any kind of rhythm this quarter.
They've lost the momentum. The rhythm's gone.
Sutherland got to keep this up. They keep this up, they'll get the win.
But they've just missed 3 free throws in a row. And that could be telling.
Free throws win basketball games.
Indeed. Foster checks back into the game, and that could be an important sub as well. Hemsley to go to the line again.
Crowd is coming out here slowly. We have both grandstands filled, and we have the opposite side. People are slowly coming out from the Waratah Women's ABA game that just finished.
Yep.
I believe Sutherland took the victory out there.
Okay.
I'll have to triple check that though, I don't know. Because we are currently at the main event right now for Bankstown Bruins and
Everyone's
Sutherland
here
Sharks.
watching the game.
Oh, they've just caught a double foul.
Double foul. So ball goes to the side, no shots. And Sutherland are out and running. And a tough take for Ben White. He's one of their leading scorers for the season.
Yeah, Ben's played really well today, taking it hard to the rim.
Both free throws missed again. Good pressure again by Sutherland.
Inside the charge circle, White misses the dagger. Good rebound there, unlucky. Heavily contested shot, mid-range.
No box out. He gets
Whack.
the second go.
Lucky there.
Takes him up to 17 points for the game. foul in there by Hemsley.
10 seconds left here. 2 shots. You make any subs? Get any foul? People with foul trouble out?
10 seconds left. I'd probably... I mean, he's resting some of his star players. Reece Craiggie's not out there.
Yeah. I'd definitely sub him in now for the last possession. And Bankstown, I'd sub out some players who may be possibly in foul trouble if there are any. If not, leave them in. Well, the clock hasn't even started yet. And
now it's not stopping.
I think our ladies on the bench are too intrigued by our commentary. That's why they're listening, have the headphones in their ears, and they accidentally forgot to start the clock.
So, take it back to the baseline. Run the clock down. So 2-point difference. I think it's going to be an exciting fourth quarter.
Well, here we go. They tried once to get it down to 10.7 seconds and they failed. They got it 9.9 and let's go again.
Yep.
Can they get it to 10.7? What do you think?
I reckon they'll go 10.6.
10.6. If they don't go 10.6, then Mr. Jim owes me a drink upstairs after the game. In the area where it's legal.
Legal.
Yeah, have to make that note. It is 10.6. I guess that's my shout. I don't drink, so it's only water for me. Nice play there by Sutho. White for the 3, and he drains it. Sutherland played an excellent quarter, and they currently lead 64-59. Well done to Sutherland.
Yep. And they came out with a lot more intensity, and I think that showed.
And the coach of Bankstown, Wayne, wants to have a chat about one of the possessions just gone. Yeah.
Lucky's got so much experience on the bench with Greg taking control.
So this is definitely going to be a tough task for Bankstown to come back from this, being the fourth quarter. Sutherland definitely have all the momentum, even though it's only 5 points. Sutherland have all the momentum going into this last quarter, and they do have the experience, and their guard play currently when they have their 5 guards on the floor just proving too hard for Bankstown to contain and stay in front and I guess really utilise their strength, which is Brett Foster.
Yeah, well, he had a good rest in that third quarter, and that should all go well for him if they can get it inside to him. He is a shot changer on the defensive end as well.
But that's the thing. Maybe if they do go their 5 guards, they might go to a zone. So he does stay in the key and clog that up. And the 4 remaining athletes have just got to rotate and scramble and try to cover all aspects of the 3-point line.
So that quarter also saw Luke Davies take control. He's got 19 points now after ending the half with 9. And we also saw Jason Freshwater with an additional 8 points to his 9 to end the quarter on 17.
And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Jim is doing all this with a piece of paper and a pen. He has no live stats in front of him. He has nobody telling him who's scoring what. He's doing it all whilst commentating for the viewers at home. He does and goes above and beyond.
Always.
Where I have nothing in front of me. Start of the 4th quarter. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a cracker of a finish. I can tell already. I'm predicting overtime.
Yep.
Sound a little bit more enthused than that, please, Jim. Here I am on the edge of my seat, and you're relaxed, laid back. Tough start there by Bankstown. Sutherland off from the race. Looking to get easy transition points.
Nice cut.
Nice back cut there by
And that's a coach killer.
Michael. Unfortunately, just missed the layup.
Nice show.
Oh, nice high-low. Oh. Fozzie misses the easy 2.
That's 1 at each end.
Money.
Yeah, I think a bit of adrenaline in those first few possessions.
Well, that was lucky that came off. I would not have said that was going to happen twice, but Foster seems like he got a whack on the nose right there.
Yep. But he doesn't miss too many from the charity stripe.
He doesn't. I feel like you just jinxed him. Are you doing this on purpose?
No. But he hasn't scored at all today, so... And that would be unusual. So I've even chalked it up on the piece of paper here.
Oh, we have a close game over on the other court right there. 57-55, 2.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. However, that is not the main event. We are currently at the main event.
Yep. Foster missed his first. And his second.
You definitely just put the jinx on him.
Commentator's curse.
Good rebound there by Ben.
Turns around.
And he is confident. Hits another 3. Tell you what, ladies and gents, we are out to 8 points for Sutherland. This is a very dangerous time for Bankstown. They need to get the best possible shot in order to keep this game close.
There's Craigie off. They're waiting for something, setting something up. And we've got an offensive foul. Stepping up the defense against Sutherland. And another foul. So 3 quick fouls on Sutherland. Foster from outside.
Oof, that is a dagger. Jackson Parr with 3. He's had a good game, Jackson, tonight.
Yep. That's his second 3.
Or today.
Yeah, there's still sunlight out there. You can just see it through the windows. And there's the 4th foul for the quarter. Now they're going to the line from here on in.
This could be what keeps Bankstown in the game, just the fouls and then constantly applying pressure, trying to get 2 feet in the paint, trying to get layups. Just got to make their free throws when they get to the charity stripe. Nice shot there by Davies. And Antonio's about to come on for Bankstown. We haven't seen him for a while, actually, and he was the top point scorer going into the half. So it's very good to see him finally hit the court again.
He got 12 in the first half and so far 2 in the second.
I don't think he played the third quarter, did he?
I think he came on late. He got a 2. There was some good defense there, but he's
called over back foul. 2 shots. And that's his 4th foul, personal foul.
And Luke Davies continues to accumulate the points from the charity stripe. He's up to 23 now. And we're back into a 7-point game. Bankstown call a timeout, which leaves them with 1 for the quarter.
Yeah, I felt like they just kind of started to get momentum then, Bankstown. And it was slightly losing Sutherland's way, but Coach Wayne Cuddy, I'm sure, did it for a reason, so he'll probably draw up a play here. Maybe a defensive change-up, might go to zone. And then hopefully offensively they're on the same page and they get a good shot.
Okay. Sutherland with the ball. Bankstown look like they're picking up the defensive pressure a little bit here.
Yeah, only one person though. There's not real much anything else going on here.
A bit of a fake trap.
I think they faked themselves out.
Nice finish.
That's a really nice finish there by Sutherland. Jackson taking it hard to the rim. And that's the, I guess, the danger of calling a timeout when the opposition have the ball. You can then give them the opportunity to draw up a play and they get an easy shot.
Yep.
Buster Barnes needs this. Going left.
Sutherland controlling the possession now.
Definitely a good chance here for Sutherland to really stamp and maybe break Bankstown's backs.
14 seconds left on this shot clock.
Very lucky there for Bankstown. Oh, charging called Defensive Player of the Year. Paul LeBoer steps in front and takes a very crucial charge, giving Bankstown some hope.
A Sutherland player remonstrating that the guy was inside the charge circle. That was a very confident call by the official.
Definitely was.
Like I said, they're wiping inside the charge circle.
Well, that's where he fell back into. Come on, Jim. I know you are going for Sutherland, but we don't have to make those sly comments on the air, please.
They're having a chat.
Oh, it looks like there might be... Okay, so they've waved away the basket because the ball did go in after they had released it, so therefore it could have been a pushing foul and the basket counted, but they've actually called it a charge. Great call by the official.
Yeah, otherwise, shooting down the other end, I guess. Sutherland rushing a little bit. Barnes letting loose. Nice hands there by Andre Boykin.
That's a lucky three-point shot there by Bankstown. They're just not really running much offensively right now.
But you don't want to give Barnes too many looks.
No, definitely not.
He
He's a very good shooter who, given a few opportunities, will definitely make one.
Sutherland need this.
Slow rotation there on defense after they trapped the driver.
We've got a 9-point game with 3 and a bit minutes left to go. Good defense.
And the Sutherland bench is up.
Reece Craigie looking for a clarification. But Luke Davies to the line again. Money for Jam.
Sutherland have played unbelievable this second half. Hats off to the coach, Simon Gleeson, and his team. They've done an excellent job this second half. Definitely moved the ball around and played.
Yeah, they've played very well. Now they've just turned it over again. LeBoer for 3. Nice box out. Coaches imploring them to just slow it down, take control.
Oh, they didn't switch on that one, right? Lucky.
Bankstown need a score.
And we have some atmosphere left in this game. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Lopez looking for his first points for the game. See if he can bring it back into a 5-point game.
Lucky by Lopez.
There's the age and experience.
This is a big possession. Hits this. We're back. Bankstown down 2 points. 2.5 minutes to go. Greg Buster Barnes with the great read defensively. He just snuck on him, snuck up on him, didn't he?
Absolutely. That's probably the individual player of the day.
I would say so.
Steal and the transition 3. A big question for you, Sam. Have Bankstown given away enough fouls in this quarter?
That's a good question. I guess we'll see how the next minute goes. I mean, if they get the lead, then they're okay, right? But that is something to definitely think about. Obviously, one team foul with 2.5 minutes to go. You may need to rack up just one or maybe 2 more, just so if Sutherland do kind of build it out to about a 4-point lead, then Bankstown have a chance to foul and put something to the line, so then they get the ball back. So it is a very good question, and it's something that I guess you don't want to foul too early, just in case you foul down the track when you don't want to foul. That's something to think about. The brains trust over there for the coaching staff for the Bankstown Bruins. Let's see what they do. They are Wayne Caddy, Greg Caddy, Neil Caddy. And guess who the manager's name is? Kylie? No, it's not Caddy, it's Bridgman. But you would have thought so. Here's the big shot here.
Bankstown the chance to level it up or even take the lead.
Pick and pop. Buster's shooting a 3. And that's swish. He's got the basket. Bankstown are up by 1 point. Did I call overtime or did I call overtime? Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a cracker of a finish. What a steal by Bankstown. Sutherland have just imploded here the last minute. And this is the dagger by Will. Lopez shoots it short. This is Sutherland's chance to just kind of steady the ship and get a good shot. Jackson for 3. Oh, he just misses.
Well, doesn't count because they've been given a foul down the bottom there.
Who committed the foul? Greg Barnes?
Probably.
Trademark Buster Barnes in transition when people are pushing the ball. He does like to step up and just let them know that he's in the way. We're going to have a cracker of a finish here. Oh, he's wide open for a... Ooh. I think that came off Will's head. I think that was a Falcon.
Yep. And Bankstown have put up a couple of quick fouls.
Exactly like you said they should do. Well done.
And now Reece Craigie, who only has 13 points for the game, stepping up to the line.
Nails it. Reece hits the first. This is the second one to put Sutherland up 1. Big shots. With ice through his veins, Reece. They need to look to get it out. Davies with a fadeaway. It's got to go back to moving the ball, Bankstown. That's where they got their open shots from. Buster's been feeling it, put him in a pick and pop situation.
Yep.
Long closeouts and then look to attack off the dribble. But Sutherland have a chance here.
Have a chance to get ahead.
Get up by 3 or 4.
Craigie with the ball.
Oh, Buster commits a foul. Reese misses the first long. Maybe that ice has melted a little bit.
Maybe.
Feeling the pressure. Or maybe it's just setting up for overtime. Here we go. 43 seconds left. Sutherland are up 2.
They definitely don't want to foul.
Oh, that's a foul. Goes to the line.
They bailed him out on that one.
I feel like the people want this to go to overtime.
I'm sure they do. Look at the crowd that's swelled up here.
We are like the Hamish and Andy show, the people show. But this is the
Absolutely.
Jim and Sammy show.
Yep. With Luke Davies on 26, going for 27.
Oh, he shoots it short. What are Bankstown going to do here? They're going to foul. It's a 3.2 differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sutherland are up 1. Bankstown need to make a decision here. If they don't score, Bankstown have a chance. Need a timeout. Bankstown need a timeout. That was very lucky. Will Lopez didn't pass the ball in. I don't know if Bankstown were going to get up and call a timeout there. They did it quite late.
Yeah. Well, that's what you expect out of your coaching director, isn't it?
That's actually, I actually think that's a tech foul. If you are on the base, you can't be in the game calling for a timeout.
Well, you can't.
I think it's a tech foul. If you know the answer for that, please tweet at Basketball NSW and let us know.
Well, I guess he can't. If he's calling for a timeout, the referees shouldn't be listening to him.
That's a fair point.
They should be just playing on, and then he's got 5 seconds to get it in.
That's a very
Doesn't
valid
get
point. So what are you drawing up here? Obviously a 3-point play.
You have
Who's
to
it
go
for?
3. I'd be going for either Greg Barnes or Luke Davies. Probably running something to get one of them open and then have the other one pop.
All
So
right.
you've got 2 options. And if I was Sutherland, I'd be switching off everything.
Here we go. I called it. Overtime coming. Or Bankstown lose. They line up. 4 seconds left. They have a chance to catch it and at least take a dribble before they shoot the 3.
And to get it back to Luke Davies.
And that's the game. Sutherland come away with a unbelievable come from behind victory, especially.
Not only that, it took out the scoreboard.
They did too. Congratulations to Sutherland. They played an excellent second half. Well done to the Coach of the Year, Simon Gleeson, and his team. Good luck in the grand final against St. George.
It's going to be a cracker of a game. St. George and Sutherland haven't played this season. So, sight unseen for both of them.
All right, that's us for this evening. Thank you for tuning in. Hubie Brown and Mark Jackson are out.